What's up, YouTube? I am the last barbender. I'm a lot like this guy, but instead, I bend bars. Not like rappers, though. Anyways, today's video is about chasing greatness. Now, when we were all kids, we all wanted to be good at something. Now, I don't care if you wanted to be a Pokemon trainer, if you wanted to be the world's strongest, or you wanted to be good at something that you didn't tell people about because it was something really weird and you didn't want your friends to judge you. People are into some weird shit. Whatever it was, you wanted to be good at something. And if you didn't think you wanted to be good at something, well, then use a motherfucker. Now, when we get lost on the way to greatness, depending on the kind of person you are, either one of two things happens. You become either committed to a goal or you become committed to a lifestyle. And that really is dependent on the fact of whether you have a type A or a type B personality. So in order to not make things too complicated, basically all you really need to know about type A and type B personality is if you have a type A personality, that basically means that you are willing to do whatever it takes to get to your goal. Point blank, period. If you gotta kill somebody, you gonna kill somebody. Now, with type B personalities, they usually are a lot more focused on the journey than they are focused on the goal. They usually walk around in life with a, personality. I'll get there when I get there. Mitch. Now, for me, regardless of what personality type that you have, there are two major things that you should consider when it comes to following your passions. You need to focus on whether or not you're doing it for the love or are you just doing it for the win. Now, when you're doing something for the love, regardless of whether you place first or you place last, and whatever it is that you do, you're just happy to be a part of the conversation, be a part of the competition, because you enjoy the sport that you do. But in the same stance, when you're doing something for the win, you are focused on a goal, on a prize, on attaining something while you're in the midst of the sport. And having the balance between those two things is what's going to keep you involved in the long term. You need to know where you're going so that you have a reason to elevate yourself and to strive to get better. But at the same time, if you don't enjoy what it is that you're doing, you're not going to last very long in whatever it is that you're trying to go, and you're going to end up getting stuck in the rat race. So in other words, you don't have to be number one to be successful or even happy. I know, sounds crazy, but hear me out for a second. A lot of our greatest successes in the world all started in a place of passion. They were nowhere near close to being number one at what they did, but people were first drawn to them because they were so passionate of whatever it was that they were doing. They believed in something so strongly that people wanted to see the best happen for them. So they took that inspiration and eventually were able to elevate themselves so that they did become number one. And even if they didn't become number one, their passion and fire was so great that they still found success anyway. So I leave you guys with this. 3 questions. 1, what are your goals? What is it that you're trying to achieve? What are you passionate about right now, and are you following it? And if you're not, why are you not following it? 2, once you've reached your goals, what are you going to do next? I personally believe that we should always be planning our life not 1 step ahead, but at least 2 to 3 steps ahead. You should always know what direction you're trying to go in so that you always know you're on some type of track. Allow your life to complete itself. And the third and final question, which is probably going to be the hardest question of all to answer, is when does it end? How do you know when you've accomplished everything that you've come here for? Whatever it is that you think your life's purpose is, whatever it is that you think you came here to do, how do you know when you're done? Is it over when you die? Is it over when you reach a certain plateau? Or does it just go on forever and ever into the next generation? Anyways, leave your answers in the comments below. If you guys liked the video, hit that like button. I will be producing videos every Sunday at 2 p.m. So hit the subscribe button if you guys want to stay tuned. Until then...